Hey guys, this is Simon from Space Audio. We forgot to shoot an intro, so I'm doing it right now. This is an interview with a Czech billboard producer Hellion, a super talented guy. You should definitely go watch it, especially if you're just starting out, because there's a lot of valuable information in there, and it's super short. So go ahead.
Okay, so some of your go-to plugins for making melodies?
So I usually stick to classics like Omnisphere, Keyscape, Contact. Contact is probably my number one go-to because you can find literally everything there. And I also fuck with a whole bunch of OG synths like Prophet, Juno, and so on.
Do you have any favorite banks in Contact that you can maybe recommend?
I mean, there's a ton of them, so it's hard to name everything, but of course to name at least some. So I really fuck with Noir piano.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, classics are Session Horns. I really like Albion One Orchestra for obviously orchestral types of melodies and beats, and also one that I've been really using a lot lately is called Adam, and it's mainly focused on cinematic and like gaming music, but I really find it interesting in trap as well.
Okay, so when you make beats, you think of it like
that you had you once.
Tam ještě se zeptat jednou, prosím tě. Kunda. Já jsem tam jenom říkal, jak dotočí ten bordel na stole. Okay, so when you make beats, do you think of it like you make the beat for a specific artist, or do you just make the beat and then think of the artist afterwards?
Probably the latter. I mean, I rarely cook beats with a specific artist in mind. It's always what kind of vibe that I'm in right now, what kind of sound I feel like going for, and after I finish the beat, I think of what artist could potentially help on that. But oftentimes it's you send it out to a whole bunch of people, and the ones that you would least expect to help on that beat will choose it. So I'm not really extra picky about the types of vibes that I send out to different artists, because you never know what vibe they want to go for at the moment.
Bomba, kámo. Nebo chceš něco třeba, co bys i ty řekl rád?
Přemýšlím, no, to je na tu daily routine, tam co myslím děkuju.
If you had to give like one single advice to the producer community, what would it be and why?
So if I had to give just one advice, it would probably be to think of yourself as a business, not just a creative. Because if you want to push your hobby and make it your job, you really need to start thinking about all the different aspects of a business, such as marketing, branding, finance management, and so on. Because after all, production is a business just like any other, only with the added creative element. And I feel like a lot of producers are just focused on this creative side and aren't really making any organized efforts to actually monetize their craft, to organize their time, to market themselves, and so on. So yeah, definitely to adopt a business mindset.
Okay, I will actually follow up on that question. Would you recommend people to give beats for free, or like just ask for the money, like even from the beginning? Do you think that it has any advantage, like giving beats for free?
Yeah, so this is a tough one, and there are lots of mixed opinions on this topic. Like some producers will tell you that you have to give beats for free to build relationships with the artists. Some will tell you that once you give an artist a beat for free, you can never charge them again. So that actually breaks the relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any simple answer to this question. Probably the best answer I would say is it depends on the context. Like it depends on many different aspects.
Yeah, so it's like a
So it's personal, basically.
Yeah, definitely. Like you have to evaluate yourself if it's worth it for you to give out a bit for free or to ask for money.
I mean, if it's like a very big placement, then it might be good that you have it. Like, it can help you with some other placements too.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, there are definitely cases where it pays off to give up on some smaller amount of money in the short term to win big in the long term.
Kámo, tady to hrozně smrdí tou ganžou.
To je čistý hotbox, kámo. Je to tak. A jdeme, jestli kvůli tobě nadechám, nalízám, vole. Nadechám, prostě. Nalízám, vole. Ale borci, já vezmu ty krabice asi klidně.